What's poppin', PokePeep? Today got ourselves a spicy one on our hands because today we got ourselves some grade reveals specifically from Tag, and not just one box of Tag. We also got 2 boxes from Tag. If you guys aren't familiar with Tag, Tag is a grading company that's kind of newer in the game. They're not that new anymore. I feel like they've kind of been around for a little bit. They're starting to pick up a lot more traction. A lot of people are liking them because their slabs look really good. I did a short talking about Tag and kind of like some grade reveals and stuff like that in the past. And yeah, everyone flamed me talking about how I was glazing Tag and that I'm sponsored. And I am in no way affiliated with any grading company. I have these 2 orders that I did through Tag, but I also have about 60 some odd cards with PSA right now. That's on the way. So another grade reveal video soon-ish. However, obviously the way this all works is super nice, fluid, beautiful. You get all your stuff resealed. Obviously, a lot of people don't like this because it's more waste. I kind of agree with that, but I also like the aspect of like you get to open your card one last time. Also, I'm a sucker for matte black, literally anything. So packaging, obviously A1. Premium. So in total, we should have about 18 slabs. Ooh, and then this time they actually sent some sleeves for the slabs as well. And now Tag's technically a little bit faster as far as like turnaround time for being able to get your cards than PSA, but it's still a pretty slow-ish process. Let me see. How can I open this? In the TikTok that I did, I cut the top or bottom rather, so that then we could push out the card, but it's like, it's just so tedious having to cut it. Yeah, screw it, I'm just gonna cut it. We're just basically gonna snip the bottom like so that then we could push the card out, and it should, yep, there we go, reveal the actual card, but hide the grade, because the slabs themselves are like translucent, and so we'll just automatically see the grade on both sides. But this one is an Ivysaur from 151, which after taking a look at it, yeah, I mean, I could see this being a 9, hopefully a 10, 8.5. One thing that I did learn though is that Tag is very strict on their grading. When you see a Tag 10, they want it to be a 10, like a completely mint card. Like this card does have some very slight like raised edges right here in this corner and this corner. So like for sure, I can see a 9. 8.5 is a little low, but hey, they use AI grading, so how things are detected a little bit different than obviously by a trained eye rather. I know there's other companies out there that do AI grading as well, like CGC I believe has done AI grading forever. Ooh, Dragonair from 151 as well. Beautiful card. This card, when I sent it in, I thought this card looked absolutely mint. So I mean, we'll see if we get an 8.5 or we get ourselves a Gem Mint 10, baby. That's what I'm talking about. That card looks so good in this slab too. Absolutely tasteful. We'll put our 10s over here on the left, probably put our 9s or something like that in the middle. Keep going down this right stack here, this right grading pile. I don't remember every single card that's in this order, so a lot of these will also be a surprise for me. So okay, yeah, I saw the yellow border and I was like, what the heck could this be? But it's Crown Zenith, the Lapras from the Galarian Gallery. Crown Zenith, very nice shiny card. I feel like Crown Zenith is a really good set to grade. I feel like a lot of cards look really good out of Crown Zenith. So I'm pretty confident that we're about to get ourselves a 10 here. Yep, we got a 10. There we go. I thought this card looked actually crispy. Like rounded edge a little bit funky, but that's not that bad. That's like low on the grading rubric. It's more like, do you got a dent in the card? Is there whitening in the corners? Do you got print lines? Those are the more like bigger factors when you're grading a card as to what it's gonna be. Ooh. God, I love this card. This card looks so good. This is Charizard VMAX promo, Black Star promo from the Charizard Ultra Premium Collection. There's 3 cards that come in that Ultra Premium Collection. Crispy, all 3 of them. Love them. This one was the only one I got that looked like maybe I could grade it. Corners looked great. Centering's like a touch left fat, but like not that bad. And we got ourselves a 9. Okay. This one I'm a little curious of. And because I'm so curious, I could be able to whip out my camera and scan the QR code if it'll detect it, please. And then it'll open up Tag Grading's website where it'll basically give you the details as to why they graded your card a 9. Also the population report. Apparently there are 99 that are currently rated a 9 and ours is the second highest in the 9s. And as cool as that is, I want to know why. All right. They're giving us a top and bottom on the front, a 60-40 centering. If you've seen that right there. So the centering is off top and bottom, which, I mean, the bottom's looking a little fat, but I feel like with these cards, it's always hard to tell because the entire top is a graphic. So it's kind of difficult how they're able to distinguish where the border starts and ends on this kind of card. Still looks really good. Still really like the card. Big fan. First 9 goes in the middle. Let's start plowing through these real quick. We got a lot to get through. Guys, comment down below though, have you graded cards? And if so, who's your favorite to grade with out of like all of the grading companies? I know a lot of people like Ace grading too. I've never used Ace, so I don't have an opinion. Ooh, Chansey from Twilight Masquerade. Seeing this again, it's looking pretty right fat. There's no way this is a 10. It's a 9. One of those things that I'm like, dang, bro, this card looks so good. Toss it in the pile. And I didn't actually like go out of my way to like measure it and everything, but a 9's still solid. I'll take a 9. Nice looking card. Yeah, there's a lot of grading companies out there. I've used CGC, PSA, and now Tag as well. Big fan of Tag, big fan of PSA. Obviously, PSA's got some inconsistencies. Speaking of PSA, okay, so there's 2 of these Charizards in this order, both in which got 9s at PSA, which I thought they both deserved of 10s. I thought they both looked very 10 worthy, and I sent them into Tag because AI grading, less error, less room for error, but the card itself really good all the way around for both of the Charizards. Now we'll see though. Charizard number 1, what do we get? A 10, baby. Gem Mint 10. And that's where a lot of people argue that there's too much room for error when it's human grading from PSA. I think that they're trained enough that like they got a good 90% accuracy on most of the cards, because there are a lot of cards that I go to send in and I get them back and I'm like, yeah, you're right. I see how that's a 9. Or like if it's a 6 or something like that, then, you know, screw that. So then this one should be another Charizard SIR. Okay. This one, again, I'm feeling pretty confident. I mean, I did look them up and down. This one should be a... Oh man, this card is so nice, bro. Okay. All right. Let's see. Do we get ourselves another 10? 8.5. What? Okay, we got a little micro white dot up there. Maybe that happened when I was taken out of the slab or something. I don't know. But otherwise, though, looks pretty... Oh, little white dot on the inside of the slab, but I know that's not on the card. Like right there. I know that's not on the card. Maybe it's dust or something that got stuck inside the slab, possibly. But otherwise, like, it looks pretty good. Oh, wrong pile. We got 2 8.5s. Kind of tough, not gonna lie. Fine, it's fine. We move on. Alas. Ooh, ends Reshiram. Journey Together. This is the box topper from the booster box. Nice looking card. Honestly, centering wise looks touch left fat, but it's probably well within margin. Let's see here. We got ourselves a 9. Okay, not bad, not bad. We take that. I mean, it's literally a promo card, so kind of cool. Promo cards are always hard to grade. It's usually always something wrong with them, whether it be a corner or centering or something, you know. It's more room for error and less opportunity because it's a single promo card out of a box. Ooh, the Whale Lord from Journey Together. This is the only card from Journey Together that I'm a diehard fan of. And I'm really hoping we get ourselves a 10 on this bad boy. I pulled it twice. The centering on the first one, terrible. The centering on the second one, mint. Corners looked good. Let's see. What do we get? 9. That's tough. That's real tough. I wanted this in a 10 for the collection. I ain't gonna lie. Back centering is a touch off, but only the back centering. I don't know what else they graded on this. I'll have to check it out with the QR code and see where it goes. Here, you guys, can you scan the screen? Can you guys check it out for me? Huh? There you go. 9 pile's getting a little thick. We're not a fan. Now, for the love of the game, I enjoy pretty much anything in a slab, to be honest. Ooh, the Furret from Journey Together. This card looks so good. It's so freaking adorable. Look at this card, man. It being like super high focus with also the like clear acrylic, like the crystally clear acrylic slab looks really nice too. This card, to me, that's gotta be a 10. That's what I'm talking about, baby. That's nice. Real nice. Now moving on to the left pile. This is a completely separate order. The order is basically coincidentally, like they were sent in like probably a week apart. Because originally I was gonna send in a gigantic order to PSA, but then that was literally right when like PSA announced that their turnaround time's going up and their cost is going up even more. And to that I said, okay, I'll do another tag order and I'll peel some cards out of the PSA order. And so then I made 2 separate orders to tag and they both coincidentally ended at the same time and they came to my doorstep at the same time. We got ourselves the Arctic Backs from Paldea Evolved. This is one of those super trippy looking cards. It's from the same artist that did the Drowsy, I believe. I mean, it's gotta be. Like there's tree stumps with like paintings in them. This thing looks like an acid trip. But we get ourselves a 10 on this bad boy. First card out of the pile. We got ourselves a 10. That's what we like to see. The 10 pile's growing. Currently the tallest of the stacks. Hopefully it stays that way. All right, baby. What we got next here? Oh, the Ghosty Gang. I forgot about these. We were hunting down the Ghosty Gang out of the Shrouded Fable set, and we did it actually consecutively. We got all 3 of the Ghosty Gang, and we did not get any repeats either, and we did it in TikToks. So if you guys are not following me on TikTok, or if you're missing the YouTube shorts, check them out. But I was really hoping that we could get these all 3 in a 10, and I wanted to frame it. It would look so cool. But do we?
Nope.
We got 9. No. It does have a micro white dot up there, and then now apparently there's a speck on the card. I don't know if that's dust. Again, I don't remember that being there. Tag. Y'all working in a dust factory? Next up on the list, what do we got here? Oh, the Ghosty Gang. This one I like the most too. Dusclops looks so good, that like blue hue to it. Okay, what do we get? 9. Okay, they're all gonna be 9s, aren't they? Dang, bro, come on. Someone couldn't throw me a bone on this one. They couldn't just been like, yo, he's clearly trying to get 10s on all 3 of these. Maybe we just give it to him. I wanted to frame him so bad. That would have been so cool. That means that this one should be the Dust Skull IR, and is indeed. Guys, comment down below between the 3. Which one's your favorite? All right, let's see what we got. Oh, I'm already showing it for you guys. No, it's a 9. All 3 of them in a 9. I guess at least it's consistent, you know. You guys comment down below which one of these is your favorite. And now all of a sudden the 9 pile is huge. No. Please give me a 10. Show me some of that good. Next up we got a Bulbasaur from Stellar Crown. I pulled this card like 6 times. I've only ever gotten the Squirtle once, but I pulled the Bulbasaur so many times. And we have pulled it in a 10 also from PSA. So I'm curious what this one's going to be from Tag. It's a 9. Okay, we got ourselves a 9. Not terrible. Okay, a little micro white dot in the bottom right, but honestly, this card looks really good. Definitely one worth checking out on the QR code. Maybe top bottom centering on the front, touch off. I love the people in the comments that like through the video they could like have the most professional opinion about centering and whitening and stuff like that, and they'll always leave in the comments talking about, you're an idiot, why would you send that in, that thing's so stupid looking. Okay, Blastoise from Celebrations, guys. I love opening Celebrations, and I love this card. I still have yet to pull the Charizard though. Really want it. However, Celebrations, Blastoise, do we get ourselves a 10 on this bad boy? Yes we do. That's what I'm talking about. Card is worth very little in a 10. I just really wanted it in a 10 for the personal collection. I think it's literally like a $60 card in a 10. But again, I just really like collecting slabs. Like this is like my form of like collecting, is I love graded slabs almost more than anything. Next up though, we got ourselves another Vaporeon SIR. Okay, this one could be massive. Is it going to be a 10 though? That's the real question here. This one could be huge for the program. Vaporeon SIR from Prismatic Evolutions. Beautiful, by the way. Beautiful card. We get ourselves we got a 9. Okay, a mint 9. Not terrible. A little sad, but it's okay. All right. The 9 pile grows. And now let's see if we get some last pack magic. Rub it on the Snorlax. Okay, Snorlax, please give me a 10 here. What do we got? What do we got out of this bad boy? Oh, Charmander. This Charmander, okay, this was actually a test. So this Charmander has some fat print lines. Massive. I don't know if I could pick it up in the camera or not, but this thing's got some chunky print lines, like a huge cross right here. And I was very curious to see what Tag thinks of print lines, because outside the print lines, I thought the card looked really good. Centering's a little bit off on the back, but back centering's like such a secondary thing compared to front centering, which front centering looks good. So let's see here. What do we get out of this bad boy? A 7. Damn. Okay, so yeah, they're a little serious about the print lines apparently, because otherwise though, I'm pretty sure this card's like pretty mint all the way around, like no corner wear or anything. That's a loser right there. He's gonna rot away in my closet for a few years at least. However, we didn't do too bad. Again, Tag is pretty strict on their grading. Like I said, like the equivalent to a Tag 10 is, I would almost say, is a Beckett 10. Almost. Not quite, but pretty close to it. Like Tag will let you buy on a very minor things. Like if the back centering is slightly off, they'll probably give you the 10 if there's nothing else wrong with the card, because it's a point system at Tag. It's like out of 1,000 is the grading rubric, and where your card lands on that 1,000 point scale is the grade that you get basically. And so that's how they do it in a way that's very justifiable, I guess, is like probably a corner's worth like 10, 15, 20, 30 points or something like that. I don't know the exact numbers. However, it's just how they do it. But the cards themselves, cards need to look very mint to be a 10, whereas PSA a lot of the time is pretty lenient with a lot of things. I've seen 10s with white corners all the time from PSA, but I also think that it should just be to the naked eye. I think that it's okay if your card's got a micro white dot on it. Like, it's not the end of the world. It's still like flawless all the way around. Otherwise though, then sure, it could be a 10 in my eyes at least. However though, for this haul, not terrible. Guys, comment down below, what do you think of how we did? Because dang, we got some got some juice in this pile, that's for sure. Regardless though, that's gonna be it for this video, guys. If you enjoyed the video, make sure you smash that like button, hit subscribe, join the PaulGG army. I'll see y'all in the next one.